Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I'm your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today's Tuesday, June the 27th, 2023. Got some happy birthday shout outs going out to Kelly Young, Amanda Sanchez, and Pete Mcelhaney. Hey, Pete, how you doing? Ain't seen you for a coon's age. Been a long, long time. Anyway, here's birthday song for the three of you. I said, hey Pete, hey Amanda, hey Kelly, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So that's another year gone away. I hope you're enjoying your special day because it's your happy birthday day today. I said, hey Kelly, hey Amanda, hey Pete, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I've seen Pete. I hope all is well. I used to run into him all over the place. Haven't seen him in quite some time. Anyway, weather forecast brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church which is located at 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. Come on by from on Wednesdays from 1:30 to, or I think it's 12 to 1, 12 to 1 for an hour of power prayer on at 2054 Campus Drive. Wednesday nights, Bible night, Bible study night. Come on by. Take a doctrine from Nathan Moffat as you turn into the pages of the Bible to learn a little bit of a Bible study from 7 p.m. to 8 or 8:30 p.m. So stop in on at 2054 Campus Drive, and or I'll throw a link down below on Wednesdays so that you can catch it via the Zoom. All right, here we go. Oh, and don't forget Sunday services at 11 a.m. on Sundays. Isn't it quaint how we put our Sunday services on Sundays? Well, that's where we like to put them because, well, that's where they belong. Anyway, today, smoke. What's this? Alrighty. Weather forecast. Today's high was 89 degrees, and right now it's 84 degrees out there, but it says smoke. So I guess there was a smoke alert day. Air quality for smoke. I didn't see any excess smoke out there. Did hear an ambulance. I did hear police cars and ambulances and trucks and things of all that nature on the highway. On the highway. No, yeah. Looked like a motorcycle might have bit the dust. Wasn't too pretty of a picture, that's for sure. Yeah. So anyway, here's your remainder of the day for your 5-day forecast. A few clouds and a stray shower or thunderstorm possible tonight with low temperatures of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, Wednesday, June the 28th, mostly cloudy skies early. Will become partly cloudy later in the day. Straight possible shower or thunderstorm. Quite possible. I say quite. They said quite possible. I'm saying hardly a chance at all. 19% chance. So, we'll just go with might be there, might not. High temperatures of 92 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, a few clouds from time to time, or a stray shower or thunderstorm possibly overnight, with low temperatures of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Again, only a 15% chance of that shower, so just go in the bathroom and use the shower there. Get out your bar of soap and your loofah sponge. Go to town. But don't expect the one they're calling for, because they're asking for us to believe that it's going to be there. I don't see it happening. Thursday is not the best day to go out and have a good time. Thursday, sunshine and clouds mixed together. Hot. High temperatures near 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That's without a heat index, folks. That's straight up 100 degrees. That's hot. Mr. Heat Miser would brag about that. The winds will be out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and then partly cloudy overnight with low temperatures getting down around the high temperature of last week, 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Friday, June the 30th, mostly cloudy skies early, and then partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High temperatures of 99 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, July the 1st. June the 1st, we're going to start it all over. No, July the 1st on Saturday. Mostly cloudy skies early with thunderstorms developing later on in the day. High temperatures of 93 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west at 10 to 10 to 15 miles per hour. So it won't be heavy thunderstorms, but there are chances of getting one a little bit better. We're looking at 60% chance. So anytime you get above 50 and you're in St. Charles, Missouri, expect the unexpected. Variably cloudy with scattered thunderstorms later on in the night. Low temperatures of 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 60%. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Sunday, July the 2nd. Variable clouds with scattered thunderstorms. Variable clouds with scattered showers. And or thunderstorms, mainly in the afternoon. High temperatures around 85 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of wind 50%. Partly cloudy skies with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly early, and then will give way to fairly clear skies overnight. 67 degrees Fahrenheit with winds west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Let's see I'm just going to take a peek at the fourth. 24% chance of rain. So, you know what? 4th of July, St. Charles, Missouri, just count on rain. Regardless of if they're giving you a 24% chance, just count on rain. Anyway, that being said, what are we going to do? Drop? Good, Fred. Do-do-do-do-do. We're going to sing a song. We am, you am, I am, they am. We're going to sing a song in the AM. It's the afternoon show in the AM. The AM in the PM. Now, can't steal that phrase. That's Frank Opinion's phrase. Better than that, didn't do. Dang me, dang me. Song lyrics, dang me, dang me. Not Danny. Song lyrics, they ought to take a rope and hang me. Yes, Roger Miller. See if we can find some found lyrics down here. We'll just go that route. Well, here I sit, high, getting ideas. Ain't nothing but a fool. Would like to live like this. Ought to go, all night and run wild. Woman sitting at home in a month-old child. Well, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me from the highest tree. Alone and would you ever weep for me? I said, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me from the highest tree. do. Oh, will you ever be for me? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just sitting around a drinking with the rest of the guys. 6 rounds bought, and I bought 5. I spent the groceries and half of the rent, like $14.27. Dang me, dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me. Hang me from the highest tree. Well, will you wait for me? The roses are red and the violets are purple. Sugar is sweet and so is maple syrup. Oh, well, I'm the 7th out of 7 sons, and my pappy is a pistol in my and I'm just a son of a gun. Oh, well, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me from the highest tree. Oh, well, will you wait for me? All right, there you go. That's it. That's all. That's the song for the day. Oh, forget me. Don't forget me. Things in life are coming up free, but don't you forget about me. All right, that hot day, Thursday. There's going to be a concert right down there at the St. Charles Municipal Band concert at the riverfront. That's right, Frontier Park here in St. Charles. They're going to say the wrong address, I think. Yeah, they're saying 500 South Riverside Drive, but that ain't it. It's like 220 South Riverside Drive. It's where the bandstand is at here in the pavilion. The band pavilion is at 220 South Riverside Drive. So don't know why they say 500, but that's down closer to the boundary. Anyway, parking is free. The price is free. So come on over at 7:30 p.m. Reoccurring weekly on Thursdays. Bring a lawn chair, blanket, family, and friends, and enjoy the outdoor concert free to the public. You know who the public are. That's you and me. We are the public. I'm trying. July 1st is going to be part of the Newtown Concert Series. By the way, this is all brought to you today by Helping Hands Thrift Store and Foster Care Closet, located at 416 South 5th Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Newtown Amphitheater, 3312 Rue Royale of St. Charles, Missouri, 63301, which is not the exact address for that either, but it's close enough. It'll get you into Newtown, pretty close to the amphitheater. You'll be able to follow the music from there. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Free admission. Please come on down and enjoy Ticket to the Beatles. That's right, Ticket to the Beatles from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's a Beatles cover band. You would think with a name like Ticket to the Beatles, it would probably be a Beatles cover band, which it is. And then the Freedom Fest out in O'Fallon. Now there you go. That's always going to be a good time. It's got to be. Heritage and Freedom Fest out in O'Fallon, Missouri. Free of charge. You know me. I go for the free. O'Fallon Park. That's right. Parks and Recreation Department is going to be putting on this wonderful free event over at 900 T.R. Hughes Boulevard, O'Fallon, Missouri. That's the Ozzie Smith Sports Complex. So come on by. It's free. It's Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. And Tuesday from noon 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. So come on out and enjoy the O'Fallon Heritage and Freedom Festival. That's right, the Colorful Carnival and Midway are the focus of the family night. July 2nd, stroll the Midway and play games, eat cotton candy, and carnival style foods. and beverages, and enjoy thrilling carnival rides all night long. Only carnival rides. Uh, the Midway and food and beverage vendors will be open tonight. So all vendors accept cash. All rides require a ticket or unlimited rider wristband. Visit the carnival at Midway page of the website for more information. Tickets and wristbands. Country Music Night will be July 3rd from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. And rock and roll, okay, they just jumped the whole thing. They jumped past them. Yeah, country music on July 3rd and rock and roll on July 4th, noon to 10 p.m. Then the excitement builds up on July 3rd and 4th with fireworks spectaculars, free concerts by national recognized musicians, entertaining side shows, carnival rides, entertaining alley and activities, crafters and merchandisers, vendors, and festival foods and beverages. So there you have it. That might be worth going out to. Old Fountain, Heritage, and Freedom Fest. Alright, well, and then let's see. That's probably good. We'll get into the rest of them. Newtown concert series again on the 2nd, and July 2nd starts the St. Charles River Fest. So we'll go ahead and mention that. St. Charles River Fest will run from July 2nd through, reoccurring daily through the 4th, a 3-day celebration in 2023. Includes live music, carnival, food, and craft vendors, and fireworks over the river. Parking is available at the Lewis and Clark Boathouse or Boathouse Lot, St. Charles City Hall parking garage on Main Street, 2nd, and on Water Streets, North Main Street, and the Foundry Arts Center. There is no off-site shuttle service this year. So remember, it's a walkathon. Get your walking on. 12 p.m. On Monday, July the 3rd. Let's see. On Saturday or Sunday, July the 2nd, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Live music, carnival, food, and craft vendors. Monday, July the 3rd, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Live music, carnival, food, and craft vendors. And Tuesday, July 4th, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Live music, carnival, food, and craft vendors. Fireworks at 9:20 p.m. So there you have it. Those are your events coming up for this holiday weekend. Well, it won't be this holiday weekend, will it? Yeah, I guess that is. I guess that is part of coming up on this next weekend. The end of an era is growing near. The end of an era of life that I've shared. The end of an era of wonderful time in my life. Alrighty then, it's story time for the kids. Hey kids, it's TV Grandpa, and we're ready to read off another story. That's right, enjoy one of these little stories that we're about to pick up for you. Did you hear that? My house is shifting. Had a loud gurgle on the floor there or something. I don't know where that noise came from. Anyway, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Is that us? That's us. We're going to do Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is a fairy tale story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's a classic tale, and so we're going to revisit it. just for you. All right, kids, here we go. Once upon a time, a princess named Snow White lived in a castle with her father, the king, and her stepmother, the queen. Her father had always said to his daughter that she must be fair to everyone at court, said he. But people came here to the castle when they have a problem, and they need the ruler to make a fair decision. Nothing is more important than being fair. Well, the queen, Snow White's stepmother, knew how much this meant to her husband. At the first chance, she rushed to her magic mirror and she said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," said the queen, "who is the fairest of us all?" And the queen so said, "Snow White is the fairest of them all," said the magic mirror. "What?" yelled the queen. "No, no one is more fair than I." Well, the queen must have the best of everything. Everyone knows that. What could be done more fair? "Well, Snow White is the fairest of them all," repeated the magic mirror. "What do you know? You're just a mirror," roared the queen, and she stormed off. Still, the queen was bothered, and so bothered was she that the queen decided to get rid of the little girl once and for all. "I cannot wait another day," she declared. So the queen called for her servants and huntsmen. "Find a reason to take Snow White deep into the woods," and pointing her finger at the servant, "and then kill her." Well, the huntsman was shocked, but she was the queen, and what could be done? So the next day he took Snow White into the woods, and he drew his knife to slay her. Snow White turned around, and he decided to pick his teeth instead. "Look," she said, taking something out of the pocket, "you have always been good to me." She held it in front of him. It was 6 perfect arrowheads that she had carefully sharpened. "Do you like them?" she said. "They are for you." "Snow White," said the huntsman, "I cannot do this." "Of course you can. Take them," said Snow White. "And that's not what I mean," said the servant. He dropped to his knees. "How can I say this to you? The queen, your stepmother, ordered me to kill you," he said, "but I cannot." "She did what?" said Snow White. "You must run away," said the huntsman, "far into the woods. Now run, and never come back to the palace." Well, Snow White rounded, turned, and she ran into the woods as fast as she could. Deeper and deeper she ran. It was getting dark, and the wolves were starting to howl. She tripped, and her skirt was torn. Tall trees branches seemed to reach down to the very ground to grab at her. She was scratched and bleeding and scared, and yet she ran on and on. Then all of a sudden, far away, there was a light. Who was living so deep in the woods? She stepped up closer. It was a cottage. Yet no sound came from the cottage, only light from the windows. "Hello," she said, knocking softly on the door. "Hello." No answer. Well, the door was just a little bit open, and she opened it and some more and stepped inside. "Hello, is anyone home?" She looked around. What a mess! She had never seen a messy living room. "This cottage may be the biggest mess I've ever seen," she thought to herself, "but it's a roof over my head for tonight. Maybe if I clean up around here, I can earn my sleep." So as she cleaned, she thought of someone she already missed. Before her father had remarried, she and a prince who lived in the next kingdom were getting to know each other. They would take long walks in the royal garden and tell each other stories and laugh and laugh. Well, after the queen had moved into the castle, her stepmother had made a new rule: no more visitors. And now the prince had to slip over the palace gates in secret, and he would call out to her from under her window, and they could talk a bit that way. It wasn't as good as the long walks, but it was still the best they could manage. Well, now that she had to run away from home, would she ever see him again? Well, after Snow White had cleaned the living room, she went upstairs. Oh, the second floor. There were 7 little beds lined up in a row, as if for children. Tired from cleaning, Snow White yawned, and she lay across all 7 of the beds, and soon she fell asleep. In the meantime, the 7 dwarfs were heading home from a long day of working in a jewel mine. And then, when they opened the door, you can imagine their surprise when they saw their cottage all cleaned up. "What kind of magic is this?" said one of the dwarfs, whose name was Dot. "I wouldn't mind more magic like this," said another of the dwarfs with a smile. His name was Dopey. "We'd better check upstairs," said another dwarf, whose name was Grumpy. "And something is fishy around here, that's for sure." There, lying across all the beds, was a young lady fast asleep. "Who are you?" said the dwarfs at once. Snow White bolted away. The 7 dwarfs could tell she was surprised as they were. Soon they all relaxed and shared their stories. Snow White learned their names: Bashful, Dot, Dopey, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, and Sneezy. She told them all about her stepmother, and that her stepmother had tried to get the huntsman to kill her, and that the huntsman who had sent her far into the woods, and that's how she came to their cottage, and she could never go home again. "Stay here with us," then said Bashful. "Oh, that's sweet," said Snow White. "But if I were to stay here at your home, I would have to do something for all of you." "You already have cleaned up the place," said Sneezy. "Well, keeping the house clean was easy," said Snow White. "As long as we all pitch in, I will let everyone know what part they can do, and I will do my share too, of course." "Well, that's fair," said Happy. "But there must be something else I can do for you," said Snow White. 7 dwarfs shrugged. "Do you know how to read?" said Dot. "We had these books filled with wonderful tales and words. We would love to be able to read them." And so it was agreed that Snow White would teach them how to read. To celebrate their new friendship, Snow White and the 7 dwarfs sang and danced the night away. The next morning, before they left for work, the 7 dwarfs warned Snow White that she must not open the door to anyone. After all, who knows what evil her stepmother might do? Well, the princess nodded in agreement, and the dwarfs left the house. The princess prepared her first reading lesson, and so and she also prepared a good hot meal for the 7 dwarfs when they returned home that night. And so the days passed. Back at the castle, the queen marched up to her mirror. "Mirror, mirror on the wall," she demanded, "who is the fairest of them all?" "Well, Snow White," said the fairest of them all. said the magic mirror. That's impossible, screamed the queen. The girl is no longer alive. Snow White lives, said the magic mirror, and an image was shown on the mirror of Snow White living in the cottage of the seven dwarfs. Now the queen, she turned red with rage. She screamed, "Who does she think she is? This Snow White will not get away with this." At that, the cottage, at the cottage of the dwarfs the next morning, when the seven dwarfs were away at work, there was a knock on the door. "Who is it?" said Snow White. She remembered the warning of the seven dwarfs not to open the door to anyone. "It's only a poor beggar woman." uh, come to came a squeaky voice, "selling apples." Yet it was the evil queen disguised as an old woman. "It's raining out here, my dear," said her voice through the door. "Please let me in." Poor thing, thought Snow White, having to go door to door selling apples in the rain. And so she opened the door. Then they looked at the big red apple. Said the old woman, who, as you know by now, was really the queen in disguise. She held the red apple close to Snow White's face. "Lovely, my dear, isn't it?" "Well, I would like very much to buy your apple," said Snow White, "but I haven't no money." "Oh, that's fine. That's a fine comb in your hair. Yeah, we will make a good trade," said the old woman. "Well, all right then," said Snow White, and she took the comb out of her hair and she gave it to the old woman, who then gave her the apple. Snow White took a big bite. Oh, alas, the fruit was poisoned, and at once Snow White fell to the ground in a deep sleep. "Yes, ha ha ha!" shouted the queen, uh, thumping her in the air with her fists. "You, woof, 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 woof." Just, just then the door flew open, and in marched the seven dwarfs home from their day's work. Shocked, indeed, they were to find Snow White lying on the floor, and what must be her stepmother beside her laughing. Well, they chased the evil queen out the door and into the storm, up to the very top of a mountain, and they chased her. And all of a sudden, lightning hit that mountain, and the queen fell dead, and she fell off the cliff, never to be seen again. But that was nothing. There was nothing there to help poor Snow White. She stayed absolutely still in her deep sleep. The seven dwarfs gently lifted her into a glass coffin. Day and night they kept watch over her, and one day the prince happened to pass through, and ever since he had learned that Snow White was missing at the castle, he was searching for her far and wide. Now he had finally found her, but in such a state. The prince pulled open the glass coffin. With her face seemed so fresh, even in that deep sleep. He gently took one of Snow White's hands in his own hand, and he kissed it. At once Snow White's eyes came right awake, and with a love's first kiss, the evil queen's spell was forever gone. Now nothing stood in the way of for Snow White and the prince to be together forever. They returned to the prince's kingdom, and they lived happily ever after. And the poor dwarves had no one left there to clean their house. So they had to figure out how they were going to go about doing it on their own. And so they drawed straws. And the short one ended up with Dopey. Now, can you figure out how Dopey is going to clean a house by himself? Well, pish posh. That's how I'm going to wrap the story. The end. All right, there you have it. That was TV Grandpa and his version of Snow White and so forth. All right. Hey, it's Daily Bread portion of the program time, which is going to be sponsored by the Bible with Briscoe 2023. The Bible with Briscoe 2023 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2023 will be Job 8 through 10 and Acts 8:26 through 40. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. Keeping coals on enemies. Why, there you have it. That there is something that you are not supposed to do. Heap your coals on your enemies. But the way you do it is kindness. And that's what we're going to find out with Proverbs 25:18 through 23. We're going to heap some coals on our enemies. Proverbs 25:18 through 23. Like a club or a sword or a sharp arrow is one who gives false testimony against a neighbor. Like a broken tooth or a lame foot is reliance on the unfaithful in a time of trouble. Like one who takes away a garment or on a cold day, or like a vinegar poured on a wound, is one who sings songs to a heavy heart. If your enemy is hungry, give him food to eat. If he is thirsty, give him water to drink. In doing this, you will be heaping burning coals on his head, and the Lord will reward you. Like a north wind that brings unexpected rain is a sly tongue which provokes a horrified look. And so there you have it. That was Proverbs 25:18 through 23. Kind of makes them mad when you're super duper nice to them when they're trying to be mean to you. All right, hey, that's the Shen Show. Got one more song for you, and it goes, I love goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show. And as always, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see us tomorrow because God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. Good night and God bless you. Bye. See ya. Oh, hey, don't forget, please like and share. All right. Bye bye.